What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm here to drop a daily general reading on your lap. This goes out to all 12 signs, singles, couples, men, and women. If you would like to book a personal reading, please check the description box below, and all that information will be down below. Spirits, gods, goddesses, what do we have for everybody today? For those into numerology, look into the number 9. Hard work. So many of you are working right now on honing your craft, but not on just a spiritual level, more on a earthly level. I am also hearing that, gentlemen, well played. I hear that many of you are starting to take better care of yourselves and preparing to get out there. I'm sensing a lifting of pain, which what I'm picking up is quite a few of you are going through healing or have healed. Ladies, if that applies to you, by all means take it, but I did hear that lean just a little bit more towards the gentleman. But also, working on yourself will reap nothing but rewards. Quite a few of you have found out that by working on yourself, it attracts unto you the right people. They say go out and chase, but you really don't have to. You just sit back and attract. And when you're worried and focused on yourself and only worried about you at that specific time and getting your mind right, things do shift. So, by all means, continue to hone yourself on a physical level, mental, emotional, financial. Awesome. And many of you are saving right now. Quite a few of you are, for lack of a better term, very tight-fisted currently. Am I saying that that is a bad thing? No, not really. I would say just don't lose sight of the caring, sharing nature that you have within. Not everyone is caring and sharing, but I do sense that the energy with this is you are caring, you are sharing, but right now you're being very tight-fisted. It's not my position to go into why. All I am here is to say just don't let it become something that engulfs you, encompasses you, and takes over. It's okay to work on self, and it is okay to become tight-fisted sometimes. You can't give it all away. You got to save some for you. You have to, work on you as well. And I am hearing that someone in your life doesn't quite like that, but you're making progress, and you really have taken time to sit within self to see what is really going on. We have 3 pentacles on the deck so far, so this is a very earthly energy. Perhaps this connects to a Taurus, Virgo, or Cap. Yeah, but mostly I'm hearing Taurus. Gentlemen, I would say, for whoever resonates with this, lean more towards the God energy currently, not so much the goddess energy or the divine masculine energy or the masculine energy, so forth and so on. Even though it's good to have a happy balance, right now I do sense that higher chakras will be needed. If you're not so much into the higher chakras and calling it those, use your mind, okay? Focus on strengthening the mind. Focus on strengthening your willpower. Focus on that progression mentally. All those techniques that you might read in different books that have to do with developing your higher faculties, well, those come in handy. So, try to stay focused on those as well. I'm not saying don't step away from the emotions. I'm not saying don't step away. I'm not saying go and step away from that, but right now using your mind is where it is at. It'll help get you through the final walk, which is actually kind of a struggle due to what's going on. Perhaps you feel that your passion is gone. You've been focusing quite a bit on the earth, quite a bit on staying grounded, quite a bit on saving, quite a bit on progression, and quite a bit on perfecting yourself, which is very good. And I can see how that passion might have dwindled. So what I'm hearing is just add a little bit of passion to the flow. I'm hearing, gentlemen, you can get out there and have a little fun. See where I'm going with it? But first, I would say get to your castle. The fun will be there. Keep progressing. You're almost at the goal that it is you're trying to get to. And by all means, ladies, if this resonates with you as well, take it. But gentlemen, you are almost at that goal. And I know that, you kind of just put it on your back and you got a lot of burdens going on. Maybe you're looking out for a lot of people currently, so forth and so on. Or maybe you're just burdened from the journey within itself. Your passion is kind of like bleh. But you do have your castle on the sky. You do have that realm of happiness that you will enter into. You just have to understand that, as long as you stay grounded, working on your craft, so forth and so on, and save, but don't become too stingy. If you see a puppy outside, give it a cookie. Well, don't give it a cookie because we don't want the puppy getting sick, but give it some puppy food and pet it a little bit. That was just something that came from me. don't think it's some spiritual advice to go out there and pet puppies. Even though petting puppies are cool, puppies are fun. I knew that was gonna come out. A lot of you all are going through a transitional stage, transition, so forth and so on. I am hearing gentlemen as well. You've really taken time to transmute those emotions. You've really taken time to really dig back and find what it is that really messed with you in your past. What it is that held you back, what it is that hindered you, the pain, so forth and so on. And you really started to face your fears and you really started to face that shadow. You understood that when you started to face that shadow or those fears, that a lot of it was just self-integrated worry. We are our own worst enemy. We will paint this picture in our brain where this is going to happen and that is going to happen and this and that will happen. But sometimes it's really not as bad as we think it up. Like even when you go to the doctor, you think this is wrong, that is wrong, that is wrong. And then you find out you just got, heartburn or something like that. So, you're really going through it. Maybe a few of you are about to go through it, but I am sensing that this death energy and the shadow side is a past energy. And I do sense that a lot of you have dealt with some very, very, very dark emotions. Dark. Not evil or anything, just dark. Everyone has darkness. And because of that, you will actually run into the Ten of Pentacles energy, which is fulfillment on all levels. You applied the logic, you applied the emotion. I heard that, gentlemen, if you're looking to put down on that home, don't worry. But I heard hold fast just a little longer before you make the next step, because you don't want to end up running into a tower moment where you're like, what the hell, I thought I was ready, so forth and so on. Just stack a little bit more bread. If it's not a house, if it's an apartment or something of a big ticket purchase. I don't know which one of y'all is about to put down on a big ticket purchase, but it's one of y'all. King of Cups energy. King of Pentacles energy. Sorry. Wow. Sorry about that. I know that you're trying to achieve this state, and you will. But you have to be a little patient and understand that you have to go through the journey in order to achieve this. To become a king, you have to go through you have to become the prince. You have to really take your time, so forth and so on. But you will become that prince. So I really would not worry about that too much. There is an empress possibly wanting to come into your life. She might be an earth sign woman. Or she might just be very, very, very connected to the Venusian flow, the Venusian current. Very sensual, very seductive. Very, not in an unhealthy way, but, you come home from work and you had a bad day. And, then you see yeah, we ain't going to go into it. You know where I'm going with it. But yeah, you will get to that level. There has been healing for you with the star, and wishes will be fulfilled and they will be granted. But what I'm hearing, though, you will have to grind through this with all the pentacle energy that came out first. You'll have to grind like anyone else, but you are on the right path and you are guided by who it is you work with, even if you're just guided by your own moral compass, and that's a good thing. So I think that's all I got for you. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. And final, Rest your mind when it starts to get too hectic, because that's going to actually benefit you in the progression of the path to the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay? All right, fam. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.